The Cold War, a period that spanned from the end of World War II until the early 1990s, was marked by intense rivalry between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. This geopolitical tension not only dominated international relations, but also heavily influenced the domestic and foreign policies of numerous other nations. At its core, the Cold War was characterized by a competition for ideological, military, and economic supremacy. The impact of these relations on the global stage is both profound and multifaceted. The ideological divide was perhaps the most defining feature of the Cold War, with the United States championing capitalism and democracy, while the Soviet Union advocated for communism. This dichotomy led to an us versus them mentality, fostering a climate of distrust and paranoia. Propaganda campaigns were rampant, with both sides seeking to depict the other as morally and politically inferior. This psychological battlefield left a lasting imprint on the perception of political ideologies, often demonizing opposing viewpoints to defend their own political systems. Militarily, the Cold War initiated an arms race of unprecedented proportions. The development of nuclear weapons altered the parameters of international security. The doctrine of MAD, or mutually assured destruction, emerged as a deterrent strategy. Despite its apparent threat to human existence, it ironically maintained a precarious peace. Key events such as the Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 highlighted the fragility of this peace, bringing the world to the brink of nuclear war. However, these crises also demonstrated the necessity for diplomacy and led to important arms control agreements, such as the SALT treaties, which sought to stabilize and eventually reduce the nuclear capabilities of both superpowers. Economically, the Cold War impacted global trade and development. The Marshall Plan exemplified U.S. efforts to stave off communism by economically bolstering Western European countries, reinforcing the bond of capitalism. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union exerted its influence through the Council for Mutual Economic Assistance, attempting to unify Eastern Bloc economies. These economic initiatives further polarized the world, creating alliances based not only on geographical proximity, but also on political and economic ideologies. In conclusion, the Cold War fundamentally reshaped international relations. Countries were compelled to align with either superpower, affecting political alliances, military strategies, and economic policies. The legacies of the Cold War continue to influence global politics today, as we witness the enduring effects of this historical dichotomy.